You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. It's your girl, Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your weekly spoilers for Monday, June 24th through Friday, June 28th on the ABC soap opera. We have got Finn just circling the drain as hard as he can. Carly is upset. She's angry. She is trying to solve problems, and I'm guessing she's going to make things worse because that's what she usually does. Jason gets some time with each of his sons next week. And speaking of sons, there's Cody and Mac action as well. Before we dive into all these, if you have not, please click subscribe so you don't miss any of our GH updates. Now let's jump right in with what is happening Monday, June 24th, 2024, which is season 61, episode 202. So Chase and Brook Lynn Quartermaine need some legal advice. You know, they have talked to different people. They have talked to Alexis, among others. So I wonder if they're going to go back to her or if she's going to refer them over to Diane. But Alexis is basically practically a lawyer now. I think she has to do like some little bit of paperwork, but she's gotten her license back from the review board. And obviously this is about what they can do to protect Violet, to get her away from her dad until he gets his act together. Tracy hits someone with an ultimatum. Well, it's got to be Finn, because we saw at the end of Friday's episode, she's at the house. She took pictures that absolutely can be used against him in court, as well as the EMTs coming and finding him inebriated, cut up. And that's the situation that Violet walked into. They kind of have a clear-cut case against him, at least probably for temporary guardianship. We'll see how it goes. Carly considers a huge risky move. She's flirting with Jagger. She knows that Jagger has that recording and he has been using her guilt against Jason. And I just wonder exactly how far she might go with John Cates to try and get Jason out of his predicament. Somebody has some very harsh things to say to Ava Jerome. They really lay into her. I'm not sure who this would be at this point. Maybe Natalia. That's all I can think. And I was kind of hoping that Ava was going to play that recording for Sunny. She hasn't done it, at least as of now, but maybe it'll happen next week, but I doubt it just based on some of the spoilers. So that is some secret leverage she has to try and shut down Sunny's possible new romance. Meanwhile, Molly and TJ need to have a very serious talk. Their relationship seems to be hitting the skids rapidly. Her sister's pregnant with his child, and they are in a state where that type of surrogacy doesn't have a lot of legal protection. So things are about to get super messy for them. Tuesday, June 25th is season 61, episode 203. So Carly has this talk with Cates, and then she goes out to Pentonville. She goes to see Brennan, and she opens up to him. Now, I don't know if how much she's going to open up. If she's going to tell him that the FBI is, holding Jason's feet to the fire, blackmailing him over her. I don't know why she thinks it's safe to talk to that guy. Now, I love seeing Charles Misier. He's very handsome. I love the accent. Total silver fox. But Carly's about to get in over her head dealing with him. Plus, Jason talks to Liz about their son, Jake Weber. I'm sure Jason is very glad that Jake called him. He was happy to be there for Liz. And I am just glad to have a spoiler with those two in a scene together. I'm still hoping for that spark. I know people are very divided. They either love Jason with Liz or hate Jason with Liz. And, there's people that want Jason with Sam. There's people that want Jason with Carly. There's people that want Jason with Liz. And none of them are ever going to agree about anything. Meanwhile, Finn has a setback. That's a really funny spoiler to me because I don't know when you hit rock bottom exactly what a setback is. Is he going to hit rock bottom and then, hit the bottom of the barrel and start digging from there? He's already had a setback and he's about to lose his daughter. He walked out on his job before they could fire him because I have no doubt he would have been drinking on the job left to his own devices. Meanwhile, Valentine has a proposal for someone and Anna Devane finds out something. Wednesday, June 26th, 2024, episode 204 of season 61. Ava is furious and she's on the warpath, and I just wonder if this is about Natalia or somebody else. Trina has bad news for somebody. And Gio Palmieri is worried. He's alarmed about something. Plus, Mac Scorpio goes to see Cody Bell. Great news. That's a perfect time for Cody to confess that he lied and that he is his son. But I don't know if Cody's gonna take that more direct route, if he's gonna keep procrastinating until Sasha can convince him to do otherwise. Plus, Alexis Davis has a revelation. That takes us to Thursday, June 27th, episode 205 of this season. Jocelyn gets a surprise from Dex. He surprises her. I'm not sure if he gives her a surprise or he surprises her at any rate. Chase is there to support his brother Finn. And I do believe that Chase does want to support Finn, but I also believe that he's going to do what Tracy said and protect Violet first. She comes first. Finn needs to sort out his own crap. He's an adult. She's a child. She absolutely should not be exposed to any of the things she is. Her father is using her as a shield and as an emotional crutch. And if you've ever had an alcoholic in your life, this may be bringing you painful flashbacks. My dad was an alcoholic, went to rehab when I was maybe in 3rd grade. So this is definitely rubbing up against some uncomfortable moments from my own childhood. Dante talks about his concerns with Sam, and Jason spends some time bonding with Danny. So it looks like now that Sam has a greater understanding of this situation, then I think she may soften up a little bit about Danny and Jason, clearly. Because I don't think Jason would spend time bonding with Danny without Sam's permission at this point. Friday, June 28th, season 61, episode 206. Blaze has some hard questions for Christina. I wonder if the questions are something like, if Molly and TJ break up, what are you going to do about that child in your belly? Are you going to hand it to them to have a disjointed, broken 2-parent home from the start? Or are you going to try and keep the baby? Because Blaze already seems to be eyeballing that baby and wanting it to be part of the package deal that she and Christina have. Plus, Brook Lynn Quartermaine makes a big decision with Chase. I wonder if they are ready to take Finn to court, to take Violet from him, at least temporarily. And Carly and Jason have a showdown. I'm guessing that she's going to tell him that she knows she's the reason the FBI has him under Kate's thumb. And I just wonder if she's going to tell him that she talked to Kate and she talked to Brennan, and Jason may realize it's a fool's game trying to protect her because she can't seem to keep her nose out of stuff enough to protect herself. I mean, I understand what she's doing. She's doing it with, as always, the best intentions. She always has the best intentions when she does stuff like this. It just never, ever works out, and she hasn't seemed to figure that out quite yet. Ava goes looking for Laura, and I wonder if this is about Heather Weber and the Hook stuff. And Sunny gets closer to Natalia Ramirez, and you know Ava is not going to like that one bit. Those are all of the weekly spoilers that I have for you. Hey, drop your comments. Let me know what you're excited to see on General Hospital next week. Please subscribe if you're not following us already. Thanks so much for supporting the channel, and definitely come back soon. We're talking General Hospital 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.